Have you ever worked for a manager who wanted to approve every email, attend every meeting, question every decision, and somehow still expected you to take ownership? If you're a product or project manager, it can be incredibly frustrating. You're hired because you're capable of making decisions, yet it can feel like you're constantly asking for permission. The first thing I'd say is this: not every controlling manager is a bad manager. Some are new to leadership, some have been burned by previous experiences, some are under enormous pressure themselves. And yes, some simply struggle to let go. The important thing is understanding which situation you're in before deciding what to do. Let's look at 5 approaches that have worked for me. 1. Understand what they're actually worried about. A lot of controlling behavior isn't really about control, it's about fear. Fear of missing a deadline, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of looking bad to their own manager, fear of being surprised. Once you understand what's driving their behavior, your conversations become much easier. Instead of asking, "Why don't they trust me?" ask yourself, "What risk are they trying to reduce?" That simple change in perspective can completely alter the relationship. 2. Give them visibility before they ask for it. One of the biggest mistakes I see product and project managers make is assuming that silence equals confidence. It rarely does. Many managers become more involved because they don't know what's happening. So rather than waiting to be asked, provide regular updates. Keep them short: what's been completed, what's coming next, what the risks are, what decisions you've made. If they never have to wonder what's happening, they're much less likely to feel the need to check every 5 minutes. I've often found that proactive communication can buy you autonomy. 3. Build trust through small decisions. Trust isn't created in one big moment, it's built over hundreds of small ones. If every commitment you make is delivered, if every risk is raised early, if every difficult conversation happens before it becomes a problem, your manager gradually starts relaxing. Many people ask for trust before they've demonstrated consistency. The better approach is to earn it through reliability. Over time, managers naturally become more comfortable giving you room to operate. 4. Clarify decision boundaries. One of the healthiest conversations you can have is simply asking, "What decisions would you like me to make independently, and which ones would you like me to bring to you?" It sounds obvious, but many teams never have this conversation. Instead, everyone makes assumptions. When expectations aren't clear, managers often default to becoming more involved. Clear boundaries benefit everyone. You gain confidence in what you own. Your manager gains confidence that they'll only be involved where it really matters. 5, and final one: know when the problem isn't you. Sometimes you've done everything right. You've communicated well, you've delivered consistently, you've built trust, and your manager still wants to control everything. At that point, you have to recognize that this might be about their leadership style rather than your performance. You can continue trying to influence the relationship. You can have an honest conversation about how you'd like to work together. Or, in some cases, you may decide that your growth will happen faster somewhere else. Not every management style is compatible with every person, and that's okay. One lesson I've learned over the years is that we often judge managers by their behavior without seeing the pressures they're dealing with. That doesn't excuse micromanagement, but it does make it easier to respond professionally instead of emotionally. The best product and project managers don't just manage projects, they manage relationships. They understand stakeholders And one of your most important stakeholders is your manager. If you can reduce the uncertainty, build trust consistently, and communicate proactively, you'll often find that they give you the freedom that you've been looking for. And if they don't, at least you'll know you've done everything within your control. I'd love to hear your experience. Have you worked for a controlling manager? What helped or what made things worse? Let me know in the comments because I think it's something almost every professional experiences at some point in their career.